we learn praise from the triumphal entry. And then we learn that God desires for us peace. But then finally, he comes into the temple, and the word says they were doing the church thing. They had constructed a wonderful system whereby everybody could come to the temple and everybody could leave feeling good. But you see, you got to remember that though Jesus had come, we were still under the Old Testament dispensation. In order for you to come to church and feel good about coming and be able to leave and have joy when you left, you had to be sure that God had heard you. They didn't come to church just because it was the Sabbath day. They came because they wanted to connect with God. They didn't come just because their mama been nagging them all week. I want you to go to church this one. I want you to go to church with me this Sunday. And they came to church. No, they came to church that they might hook up with him who woke them up. They didn't come to church out of form and fashion. They came to church that they might get a word from the Lord. And my brothers and my sisters, whatever you do, don't come to church just to be coming to church. Shucks, if that's all you want, stay at home. Watch Joel Osteen. He's having church. But when you want to really connect with God, then forget not the assembling of yourselves as some do, but house. I don't care if you go through the closet and nothing you wanted to wear is clean and everything else looks like it won't work. God said, I'm not concerned about your outward appearance. Just bring me a broken and if you just come to church or come to church looking for God to speak to your situation, come to church looking for God to answer you've been wrestling with all week long, come to church looking for God to bridge the gaps that have separated you. Come to church looking for God to add to you what you haven't been able to grab hold of for yourself. And I'm here to tell you, if you come of expectancy, God will not leave sit where you sit, and folk around me want to comment on what's going on. And while I might oblige them for a moment or two, I can't get caught up in sidewalk conversations. I'm here to connect with God, for this is a house of prayer. I know sometimes we look for our favorite song. Will the choir sing that moves my spirit? But never forget, brothers and sisters, that this is a house of prayer. And if when have his way, I'm here to tell you, God will come and move in your situation.